Even with all my excitement surrounding like the holiday collections being released and stuff, I'm like, multiply that times like 5. That's like how excited I am right now. Earlier the FedEx man dropped off my Gucci order, which I've been waiting for this line to launch forever. When I first saw like the promo images and stuff, it was like yeah. Anyway, I couldn't wait. So one of y'all on Instagram let me know that Gucci online had it up, and I ordered last Wednesday, I believe, and I got the stuff today, which is Tuesday, so about 5 days shipping, which isn't bad considering there's a weekend in between. And so everything came in this bag, which I was really happy with the presentation of it all, like so. And then the receipt and stuff comes in an envelope that says Gucci on it. So presentation of everything was really nice. I will say though that although they did have like the air pockets in the box, there wasn't much cushion surrounding the bag when I opened the box, which I'll get to something in a minute that probably did something to one of my products. But anyway, I did discover or read in a magazine somewhere that Pat McGrath teamed up with Gucci to do this line. And if you guys don't know who Pat McGrath is, she's like a big time makeup artist, you know, Fashion Week and magazine covers and photos. She's like big time, and her work is beautiful. Big time inspiration makeup artist. Anyway, dig her. So I was pretty excited that she was the one who teamed up with Gucci to do the line. I know she's behind I think D&G and a couple other lines as well, but I did do a demo with the products. It's the look that's on my face right now, so if you're interested in seeing how they applied and the look that's on my face and stuff like that, that'll be towards the end of the video for you. But let's just jump into the goodies. I'm going to go ahead and show you the box packaging, so I don't have to show you each and every one because they're all the same. So this is what it looks like. Very, very pretty. It says Gucci on there, and the box is embossed with the Gucci there. So very, very pretty. It's chic and sleek and elegant looking in my opinion. So, and then all of the compacts do come in a little sleeve as well. Oh, you guys aren't going to be able to see that, but it also has the embossing on the little sleeve there. So the compacts come in the sleeves. Now this first item is the Gucci Face Golden Glow Bronzer in the shade 010 Caribbean Ochre. And the packaging does collect fingerprints a lot, but I think it's really, really beautiful packaging. It's black with the gold Gucci in there. It's really, really beautiful packaging, I think. And then inside of here is the bronzer. Now, it does say Gucci right there in the mirror, which is a nice little touch as well. And then in this particular compact, there is a brush in the bottom, which surprisingly is a little bit thicker than some brushes. It's pretty soft. It's factory cut and synthetic, but if you're on a pinch, you'd probably do the job. But this is what was like, I was like, oh my gosh, when I went to go do, you know, put it on my face earlier, I went to show you guys the embossing before I like stuffed my brush in it, even though it kind of, you can still kind of see it in there, even though I did stuff a brush in it. The compact like totally fell out. I was like jaw on the floor like, what? That then leads me back to how it was packaged. It had the air things in there, but the actual bag was kind of sitting on the bottom of the box, and there wasn't any protection for the actual like makeup product, so it could have got roughed up a little bit. I'm just gonna have to put some super glue in there and stuff, but I mean, it's pretty expensive for it to do that, right? Anyway, that's just a little bit of gripe going on there. But the bronzer itself, it's the lightest one, I believe, 010, and it was the one that when I was looking on the Gucci website, it looked like it pulled the most, had the most pink undertones to it. Looking at it, you know, I'd almost say it's kind of a, I think it's kind of universal. I think it's a neutral type of color, actually. I don't see a whole lot of red in it, and I don't see a whole lot of orange in it either. So let's swatch this for you. There's a swatch of it, and it is again what's on my face right now. So that is the bronzer, and it went on like a dream. It blended like a dream, and I think it looks really, really nice on my skin tone, which is really fair. I believe there's 3 shades of the bronzer, and then 2, it's coming, I think it's pre-order on Saks and Neiman Marcus right now as well. Not sure when they're shipping that stuff out, but it is there in addition to the Gucci website. So anyway, that's the bronzer. I feel like I'm talking 100 miles a minute here, but that's the excitement speaking. This next product is the Gucci Eye Impact Longwear Eye Pencil, and the shade that I got is 040, and it is called Iconic Otoño, if I said that right. And this is what the packaging on the pencil looks like. You've got a little smudger on one side here, and then you have got the liner on the other. And this is like a pretty teal shade. And I do have it on my waterline right now. I suppose I've had it on for about 2 hours now. Like when I swatched it on my hands earlier, it took a lot of scrubbing to get off. But isn't that color beautiful? So I've had it on for about 2 hours, and it is fading slightly in the corner, but I don't have any transfer to the inner corners, which that drives me crazy when my waterliner transfers into the inner corners. And but my eyes have really been watering like crazy because I was in the barn earlier, and allergies, and the boys are harvesting, and it's just like grain, wheat particle. Yeah, allergies are really bad. So you see how nice it goes on. Just from that, what has been on there, a minute? That's pretty good, I think, right? I think that's pretty good. Pretty good. And then I picked up the Gucci Face Luminous Perfecting Concealer, and the shade I got again is 010, which is the lightest shade that I've seen on the website that they make, and it does contain 0.06 ounces of product, right? Yes, 0.06 ounces of product in here. I did put this on, and I like it. For, you know, it's a click pen style outfit here, and then you have got the little brush tip right there. Again, here's the packaging. It's super pretty. But there's the applicator. Now the color on the 010, it's, I want to say it's a neutral, but it leans more on the neutral yellow side than it does on the neutral pink or peach side, which I preferably, you know, for my skin tone, I prefer a peach or a pink, but this works. I think it looks really good. And for as being in a click pen, and for the creaminess and the thinness of it, it's got a nice opacity to it, which is great. I think it looks great underneath my eyes. So let's swatch this here. So that is the color on my, so it is the shade is light enough for me, but I wouldn't mind if the tone was a little bit more pink or peach. But under these really bright lights, it actually looks like there is a bit of peach undertone to it. So maybe that's why I think it looks really good on, because I do like it. So anyway, that's that. I should show you guys this. I just have like a little wipe here or whatever. Look, it's like got dampness to it. Here's the liner. Cool, 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 right? That's pretty good. This is wet. Now I only picked up one lipstick because usually with these higher end brands, they really like to put the fragrance in their lipsticks. And I did read the description on the website, and it said a Gucci fragrance signature, maybe scent or something, was in there. I was like, oh man. And then I thought maybe it's just not as bad, because personally I don't like to taste perfume in my mouth, and sometimes with these higher end lipsticks, that's what I feel like. I feel like, you know, when you spray yourself with perfume and you accidentally get some in your mouth, that's what I feel like. Now this one here does have a perfume scent to it, but it's also mixed with like a vanilla. So like when I smell it, I get hints of vanilla along with the perfume. And I don't feel like, you know, holding it pretty close to my nose, I gotta hold it to get the fragrance. So I don't feel like it's too overpowering. Now smelling just with my nose here, I don't mind the fragrance at all. I'm glad that there's a slight hint of vanilla to it, because otherwise I probably really wouldn't like it. Now when I first put this on, I could taste the perfume in my mouth. I've had it on for a good, probably 2 hours now, and I can still taste it just a tiny bit. So we'll see as the day wears on, as I continue to apply it, if it's too much for me or not. In any event, let me tell you what shade I got. It's 010, and it's called the Audacious Lipstick, and it is in Magnolia Pink. And it is a really pretty mauve color. It's showing up pretty true to color in the viewfinder, and there are some little flecks of like silver, possibly gold shimmers in it. It's a really pretty, it's like a nude mauve. It's really beautiful. And it's what I have on my lips right now, and I love the lipstick. I will tell you that I think that it's a beautiful lipstick. It feels nice on the lips. It looks glossy. I really like it, and they have got a great shade selection as well. So let me show you what the packaging looks like here. This is the cap, which I think the packaging is really beautiful. That's what the top looks like. Otherwise it's just black, and then the embossing with the Gucci is around the tube, and it's like etched in there too, which is really, it's really classy. It feels like an expensive lipstick, which it should, because it is. Let's swatch it. It is a really beautiful color. And it had the Gucci emblem embossed in the edge as well, but let's put some more on. Yeah, I kind of feel like I can taste it, but we'll see if it bothers me enough to not buy anymore, because it is a beautiful lipstick. I picked up one blush in the shade 060 Pink Camellia. It's the Gucci Face Sheer Blushing Powder. That is what the back looks like. Again, that same shiny packaging, and here is the front. It's really beautiful. It has the mirror inside, and then it has Gucci etched into the mirror as well, which I think is a really nice touch. And then here is the brush. Not too keen on this. And the blush inside, it kind of almost looks like the same shade as the lipstick, which is crazy how I picked those off the internet, right? Aren't those like close to the same shade? I don't know how that worked out, but that's how it worked out. Anyway, it's a pink with a little bit of sheen to it. Like, I can see a little bit of sparkles, but I don't feel like those sparkles transferred to the face. I feel like it put a sheen on there, and it went on beautifully, and it blended beautifully, like really, really pretty. So that is what that looks like there. I think the color is so stunning. And then I picked up two quads. This one on my eyes is Autumn Fire. That'd be this one right here. It's the Gucci Eye Magnetic Color Shadow Quad 040 Autumn Fire. It is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This is what they look like right there. Oh, it's so beautiful. Again, that's what I have on my eyes. And the colors, they're pigmented. They blend like a dream. And then too, like, even though there's like color in there, I think that they're really, really wearable. So those are the swatches there. So this is the one that I have on my eyes, and this shade right here is the lightest shade in the quad, and it isn't really a real light color. It's more like a light to medium shade, so there really isn't a shade that's really, really light in here. So it's what I have on my lids and underneath the brow bone, and you're getting some glare off of the lights, but I personally don't mind if things are deep all the way up to underneath the brow. It's not too deep or anything like that, but that's just something to make note of as a quad as a whole. So, and then this shade right here is the matte shade. The other ones have I'd call them, they're like kind of satin shimmers, I guess, right? They're showing up very true in the viewfinder there, so. But see, this is the lightest shade in the quad, and it's like a light to medium type shade. But it performed absolutely beautiful. Like, I had minimal like itty bitty fleck of fallout, if that. It was very, very minimal. They blended so nice, and I really, really like how it came out. Did not disappoint on the performance of this. So it does come with two sponge tip applicators. One end of one of the applicators has a little brush to it, and then it does have Gucci embossed in the mirror in here as well. So that is the first one, and the other one that I picked up is also like so beautiful. It is the shade 060 Pink Flamingo. I had such a hard time choosing which quads to get, because, like, of course, I want them all. But these are the two that I picked for now, and I got a sneaky suspicion that as soon as I'm done filming here that I might go have a little accident. Anyway, this is Pink Flamingo. It is beautiful. Showing up very true in the viewfinder as well. This shade right here is the matte in there. It's like a purple, yeah, but it's really showing up true in the viewfinder. Isn't that beautiful? OMG, right? There's 0.17 ounces of product in here as well, which averages out to be just over 0.04 ounces of product per eyeshadow. I haven't even swatched this yet, so you guys are getting, this is the first dip right here. You guys are getting the first of it. And it is beautiful. So beautiful. Oh my gosh, I had a hard time deciding which one I should use first. Everything that I purchased says it was made in Italy, except for the eye pencil says it was made in Germany. And the eye pencil does come with a sharpener as well, so something to make note of there. But those are all the goodies that I got. I might have started a new obsession, which is going to be dangerous because this stuff ain't cheap. I think it's about, I'll list the prices down below, but it's around like Dior range for price-wise. So now if you're interested in seeing the products perform and like, you know, first impressions and the look that I did on my face, you can hang tight and we will get into it right now. I'll just go ahead and show you guys what this... I was about to show you guys what the bronzing powder, the embossing looked like up at the deal when this just happened. This was an expensive product for this to happen. Good thing I know how to use super glue, but this is kind of disappointing. Oh my god. The pan just fell out. So, this is what the pan looks like. I can't believe that just happened. Anyway, that's what the embossing looks like. It's the same pattern that's embossed into all the products, but what the? It's in the shade Caribbean Ochre. I'm gonna have to super glue that back in. I'm still kind of in shock that that happened. Anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and take that on a Tom Ford bronzing brush here and dip that into the powder, and I'm just gonna go ahead and bronze up, semi-contour bronze up my whole face with it. Oh, it looks really beautiful. Now I'm going to take this Marc Jacobs The Face One brush, which I used to put on my powder foundation. I'm just going to really buff this into the skin. It's really pretty. Now I'm going to take the blush in Pink Camellia. Again, I'll show you what it looks like before I destroy the embossing. Super beautiful. And on a Goss number 11 brush, I'm just going to put this on the cheeks. Oh, it is my kind of pink blush. It's almost like it has a little bit of a lavender tint to it, not like, or mauve. Should I say mauve? It's really beautiful though. Blended out like super. It's really pretty. I went ahead and primed my eyes with the RMS Uncover Up in 00. And now we're gonna go into, I was trying to decide between the two, but I decided on Autumn Fire. It's beautiful. I haven't swatched like the bronzer, blush, anything. I haven't swatched anything yet. Like dipping my brush in and applying them is the first of everything. But look at this. Oh, it's so beautiful. So we're gonna use this bad boy right here. So let's take on a Goss number 18 brush, I'm gonna take this shade up here and pack that baby on the lid. This is gonna be interesting. It's kind of like a focus there, buddy. It's kind of like a light copper rose gold brown. That's a heck of a description, right? It appears to be the lightest shade in the quad, but it's still a little dark. It's pretty though. Now I'm going to go into this shade right here, and it is a matte brown shade on a Chikuhodo GSN 10 brush. I'm just going to pick that up on the tip and then give it a tap, and I'm going to go right into the crease with this. Ooh, on it almost pulls a little bit purple red kind of. I'm just going to do a little bit in the crease right there because I want to use that purple as well. That brown has a bit of purple burgundy to it. It's really, really pretty. I didn't expect that from looking at it in the deal here. Now I'm going to go into this purple shade right here on that same GSN 10 brush. I just kind of dusted it off, and I'm going to pick some of that up, tap it off, and I'm gonna just go around that brown shade. Now on a Hakuhodo J5533 brush, I'm going to go into that same shade that we put on the lid. I think I'm going to save the peach for... No, I take that back. On that brush, let's go into this peachy one over here. And let's blend out that purple. See what it looks like. It just... These colors... Ugh, beautiful. Yeah, buddy. OMG. So easy to use. I can't believe how easy these are to use. Now I need something for underneath the brow. The lid shade is... It's a little deeper than I like, but I'm going to go ahead and use it anyways. I'm going to go ahead and put that shade right there underneath the brow. I'm going to use a J5522 brush from Hakuhodo and pick some of that up on the tip, and I'm just going to put it right here and just kind of blend it into that peach. Oh, it's so beautiful though. I sound like a nerd. Now let's put on some liner. I have this one here in the shade Iconic Otoño 040. It's like a kind of a teal shade. I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe off my waterline with a Q-tip here. And then get the cap off. Okay, let's put this on. Color is beautiful. Now for lips, I have the Audacious Lipstick in Magnolia Pink 010. And before I destroy the embossing by putting this on here, that is what it looks like. Pretty. So I'm just going to go ahead and line my lips with, this is Burberry's lip liner in Rosewood number 7. I'm just going to go ahead and line them, and I'm going to bring it in just a tiny bit as well. Now let's put on this lipstick. Bye bye embossing Gucci emblem. Look at that, lip liner actually went really good with this. It matched out good. This is like the same type of tone almost as the blush, kind of. It's got a slight bit of purple to it, but it's like a nudie rose kind of color. Feels good. So here's the overall finished look. Awesome stuff. Love how the look came out. It was easy to use. I'm so ecstatic. Anyway, I hope you guys found this video helpful. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to wear sunscreen, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.